right, welcome everybody to round 5. We've got Duocat at the bottom of your screen on Combre Relics. We've got Oldrich up at the top on Huru Kira. Duocat's keeping a hand of 4 power. Perilous Research, a Shenra Speaks, and an Ancestral Oasis. On the other side of things, Oldrich mulligan once and kept 3 power. Kira, Justice, Etchings, Velise, drawing an Ikaria and a Levitate, so pretty strong hand for Oldrich. Also, that Ikaria was a nice draw because it allows Oldrich to go Ikaria on 2 and then go Kira on 3 with protection spells up. But like you said, the Silverblade Intrusion not being able to stop a Wrath is definitely important and could come up in this game.
And Duocat will have like quite good curve here. So we'll see.
A little short on power. I mean, it's hard to say short on power when you've got 4, but Duocat is going to need to continue developing or ramping or getting more power to play the top end of their curve here.
Yes, but Ancestral Oasis is +2 power, so
Yeah,
it helps a lot.
that does help a lot, and it's not like Oldrich is going to be able to do anything about that.
Interesting.
What about the Amberlock, though? Okay.
I wonder why it wasn't Oasis. Okay. Anyway. At the moment, of course, Duocat is really high on health, so don't need to do anything immediately. But higher decks are somewhat explosive. Okay, I guess yes. Duocat go for Oasis now and have second Oasis. And also
Yeah, not short on power anymore.
not a short of power anymore. If he draws power, he can go for example, Oasis pros Diana, or go for Phoenix right away. I'm not sure. So Kyra is here, so maybe we will see first Wrath right away. Yeah, and unless Aldrich will draw Bubble Shield, it would be kinda.
Yeah, Bubble Shield will protect from some of the Wraths, but Silverblade Intrusion not.
On the other hand, Aldrich would be able to cycle all his spells here.
Oh, I just said a minute ago that it's not like Oldrich could do anything about the the relic, but I guess you can. Look at that Vision of Austerity.
Duocat have drawn power, but it's depleted, so no way to Wrath this turn. Also, Duocat can't play a second Oasis they have in hand, which is set for.
All right, Levitate on Akira, so draw a couple cards here. Going to get another copy of Kira, so that's 3 copies of Kira, and then another copy of Levitate. Ooh, and a Maveloft Huntress here, and that can take out the Diana.
That's true.
It's interesting, right? Because you don't want to go too wide, especially without a bubble shield, but you also got to try to kill your opponent.
Yes, but with basically with two Kairos, Silverblade Intrusion is now draw 2 cards.
Right, yeah, it is.
For
And yeah,
one,
Oldrich is going to go with combat, so says, you know what, with the Valise triggers, I'm going to just make Duocat block, and it's actually going to completely pitch the Huntress. Says, I'm not going to kill it through killer.
Yes, I guess you just pass turn, because with Oldrich you have a lot of draws.
Yeah.
With Oldrich you have a lot of draws, a lot of way to draw into Bubble Shield.
Mm-hmm. That's true, you do. So we've got one Levitate. We're definitely going to fire that off. But we're going to do Silverblade Intrusion first. Let's get 2 draws. Banner and Symbol, so that's not going to do it.
Then Levitate for 2 more.
Yep, let's Levitate again. See 2 more cards. I mean, even if this ends up... Even if you don't find the Bubble Shield here, you just drew 4 cards anyway.
I mean, yes, but it's really unfortunate for Oldrich to not be able to draw any cheap spells.
Yeah, no cheap spells. There's actually really poor draws there, unfortunately, for Oldrich off of that. I mean, yeah, you can. And now, now you also don't have any spells to trigger Kira again. So now you can replace the Kira, and you can play out some more threats like a Styre's Eyes or a Smuggler or something. But you have no more spells to fire it up with. I wonder if we go get a uh, what's his face out of the market and just try to one shot kill a trick shot ruffian. Try to line up a one shot kill here for make every single one of your units lethal.
Yes, that's a nifty combo, but
A little far away from that too, because old Duocat's still at 19.
any such combo, for example, dies to defense unless you have a bubble shield. So
Right, that's true. Right, so gonna play
yeah,
out
we
2
have
units.
equalize. I'm not sure you need to play it now, or okay. I guess you can.
Start with the equalize, discarding a card, sacking the 2 units.
I would
Not
probably play Diana first this turn and then wait for equalize for the next turn. But this I guess works as well.
another copy of Kira drawn. So this is Kira 3 and 4, but Oldrich being cautious here because no way to protect the Kiras, and you really don't want to fire off 2 Kiras here and then have them both die and got no value out of them.
That's true.
But it's awkward balance though, right? Because every time you're passing this back without putting out threats, Duocat's kind of fine with that. Now Duocat's just drawing more cards, hitting more power, going into the late game, which is great for Duocat. All right, here we go. Smuggler with Onslaught. I'm going to go with Palace instead. All right, Palace is also very good.
Face Aegis is very important in this matchup because of equalize.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
also because of
All right, so Builder's
uh,
Decree is going to hit. That's
the
going to
basic
pop the Aegis, and then Equalize is going to take out both units. So Oldrich, though, if Oldrich wants, can deploy out a Palace here, but Palace isn't quite as good on an empty board, though, because so many of the effects are, unit based.
Yeah, Duocat kind of plays out all of removal quite quickly. I'm not sure.
Gonna go with Stand onto the Kira. I like that because that actually allows you to draw a card off of the Kira right away. So even if the Kira dies, you got the Palace and you got a card off of the deal.
That's true, but on the other way, if you play it the other way around, first Palace and for example for draw and then Kyra, you give Aegis
You
to
get
Kyra.
Aegis, yeah, that's true. Maybe the Aegis is better. Hard to say.
So now you basically need to get your Diana killed so that equalize next turn would remove all the units on
Yeah,
the
so
other
the
side.
Smuggler has another Smuggler in hand. Smuggler can go get Bring to Justice, but that doesn't kill the Diana, right? Without Aegis.
On the
It'll
other
stun
hand,
it though.
Smuggler would give face Aegis,
True.
so that helps a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we are gonna see the face Aegis here. I think it's probably either Bring to Justice or Ruffian. Probably Bring to Justice. Oh, it's gonna be Ruffian. That's fine. Set up that one-shot kill. Now every single unit. Nah, not quite. I guess if you
And
sack the city, it is.
yes, with Berserk next turn, it's
Yeah.
kind of
All right. Yeah.
not
Good
much you
thing.
can do.
Good thing with that face Aegis because that is another equalize off the top.
Yeah, we knew about that equalize because of Scout.
Right. Right. Oldrich didn't, of course, but well played by Oldrich. Yeah, sack the city here. Going to give all the units berserk, and now with Ruffian, I don't think Duocat has enough blockers. I think we can just give this. You can also Kira's fully powered up, so Kira could just give the power to the Valkyrie Denouncer, and that's going to
Yes,
be a ton of
uh,
damage.
that's how these games usually ends. Yes.
Yep. But hit you for
Because,
40. that
yes,
would have
I
killed
think,
Duocat from full health.
and here a single hit is just enough.
Just enough. All right, Oldrich took that one. That looked pretty good, although Oldrich did have a lot of good draws there. Seeing all 4 Akiras in your games, not too shabby.
That's true, and I guess the cat kind of draw things in the kind of wrong order times. But yeah, it happens.
What do you think about this weekend? Hurukira, interesting. Kind of the old mainstay that always wins tournaments, and then you don't see it too much, and then out of nowhere it wins more tournaments. Not maybe under the radar a little bit this weekend because it wasn't impacted terribly by too many of the changes, but I don't know. It's here tonight and it still looks good. I wonder how that's going to perform this weekend.
Oh, I guess it's good, but on the other hand, when you have a lot of virus in the meta, and yeah, I just is or should it be IG? I'm not sure.
Mhm.
They kind of worse off because of that.
All right, game 2 here. Oldrich took the first one, up 1 game. Duocat at the bottom of your screen. Like we said, this is a really important match for both of these players. Duocat can likely get into the top 4 with a win. Oldrich really wants a win to help their wildcard race. Very
Sure.
close. Very important for both of these players. They want to play. They want to play next week. They want another TNE. Unfortunately, it's the end of the season. If you don't make the invitational, that's it. That's all. That season's over. Have to wait a little while before we get more community action. All right, Stairs Eye is
No,
going to start off here. Lingering Influence.
no ramp for Duocat,
No.
which is
Builder's
quite
Decree.
unfortunate.
Builder's Decree. Equalize. Diana, no ramp. Now, can naturally play Diana here off on turn 4. That's not always easy to do, but
That's true, but this way around, yeah. Yeah, I guess if Duocat drew a couple more res, he have quite a chance in this game.
Oldrich does have 2 copies of Kira, as well as a Levitate and a Silverblade Intrusion. Also has a Valise, but instead going to go with the Kira with Protection first.
Well, protection from
Yeah, pseudo
damage
protection,
effects.
protection from damage and card draw, but yeah, not maybe protection isn't the right word there, but with a trigger at least.
Yes, it's
Now on turn 5, able to play a Valise. Now the only thing that's tough about this is that this attack does force
I
your
guess
hand.
I guess Duocat really would like to block both units to get his Diana killed and then play Equalize next turn, but it's not possible, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right,
Here we
speaking
go with
circle, here we go.
circle.
Silence. That can hit the enter the monastery. There's your ramp. I don't think that's when Duocat wanted it, but
I guess it would be silence for Kyra,
yes,
probably.
silence
Not
Kira.
sure.
Yeah, agreed. Yep, and that's what we're gonna see. That silence. Nice answer to Kira. They're nice and clean, and then revenge. Both players draw a card. The Valise is still active though, which is a little annoying for Duocat.
Yeah, I guess the circle is not here for long. On the other hand, you can kind of kill your own Diana now to be able to equalize for both
True.
cards and units.
Yeah, so chump block
Which
the
is
5/5 and then equalize. Yeah.
wow, why? Okay, I guess Duocat have some other plays in mind next turn.
That's gonna go up to 6. Yeah, and here comes that equalize. So Duocat had a chance there to chump block the 2/4 away. I guess that would have telegraphed the equalize, and so maybe Oldrich wouldn't have followed up with a unit. That's possible, but yeah, gonna equalize here. So Oldrich is gonna be able to keep one of these units out.
I guess it would be. I'm not sure if it would be Valise or maybe
Yeah.
oh, 2/2. Interesting.
That's a 2/2.
I
That's
guess it
very
was some
interesting.
kind of misclick because I can't.
The
Really...
Ikari is just straight up better than this in every way, right?
Yes.
All right, well,
I mean,
Oldrich
there is
going to play out a Kira and then follow up with a Justice Etchings. That's going to get a Sigil and it's going to trigger the Kira and then go to the market and grab Palace.
And yeah, when you have Palace, you're quite usually
Yeah,
quite. And
comfortable.
Oldrich now able to keep Bubble Shield, which quite nice. Yeah, that's the best card in this matchup.
Hey, Maveras, thank you so much for the 6
We
months.
hunt as a
2 month.
pack.
Wow, what a sub. Thank you so much. A 6 month subscription. Thank you so much on a 2 month streak. We really appreciate the support. Thanks so much for helping us out, helping us run these series. We really appreciate it. Thanks so much, Mavers. Mevers.
Oh, the only thing that keeps Duocat alive is the fact that Kairos are not fully. They are now fully upgraded
Yeah.
to this power, and I'm not sure if it's probably not little, but it's
Close, yeah.
quite close. Because that would be too gigantic Kairos.
All right, levitate. Kira. Draw a card, just a symbol. Draw another card, Huru Painting.
And
Fully powered up now. That's going to get.
just crazy.
Yeah, and these are going to get huge. You got a 12-10 endurance and then a 16-13 endurance flying. So chump. Gotta feels bad when you make a big sentinel from Builder's Decree and then you have to chump it away. Defiance can hit one
Defiance
of the Kiras.
probably won't help. Unless you draw something crazy like Equalize
Yeah.
from the circle. I mean, Equalize from the circle, and it's probably a complete reversal, but it's not Equalize.
All right, so we're gonna transform one of the units, take out the site, but this still has Aegis.
Yes, and it will still give
Yeah.
12 power for something else.
Yeah.
So it's not lethal on this turn, but it's quite close. Oh, and because of Bubble Shield, it's actually lethal this turn, I think.
Oh, right, because the bubble shield can protect it anyway. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, that's 26 damage coming through. Defiance gonna go, but Oldrich has the bubble shield.
Yes, that's it.
And that's it. GG's. Well played, Oldrich. All right, Oldrich. I don't know if Oldrich is going to be able to make top 4 because their tiebreakers weren't great, but they did everything they could. Started off 0-2, rattled off 3 straight wins. That'll help with the wild card hunt, and that will help to try to put them in contention.